four wheels.
Right, a
And
crazy
we've been
mess
on
this
this
morning.
for
He's crazy
like,
with a K, though.
we've
Oy.
been on this for like 3 months, and now we're down to the last week, and it's, oh my God, where's this? Oh my God, what's going on there?
I was
Have
not
we
that
done
dramatic.
this?
I
Yes,
was-
you
no, I
were.
was not.
Oh.
We won't talk for 2 months after this.
Oh, we don't.
Yes.
Every event we put on, it comes right down to the end, and we say, great job, see you later, and we stay silent, dead silent.
Till the new year.
You know why?
Why?
Tell us.
No, because we do that talk thing. We take time to listen to each other.
Yeah.
We agree on that with which we agree. 80% of it, we probably agree, but 20% you just don't know
nasty.
shit.
Yeah, it's me. It's me. It's always me. Yes.
Okay?
Oh, my
and we
goodness.
agree with that. We listen to each other and try to do what we can do.
The stuff you have to put up
And
with,
we-
Erica.
Thank you.
And
Thank
we are
you. Yes.
always kind
Are we?
to each other until that 2-month period afterwards. It's called talk.
Yeah.
I try to live by that.
Oh.
But
He
we got
tries.
wheels
He
coming
tries,
up. The real
but
reason
they're
we
Yes,
got
we're
wheels coming
here
up.
We're
with-
here
Yes.
for Wheels for Warmth.
Yeah.
We're
Really.
off track. We didn't even tell
Yeah.
anybody why we're
No.
here. We went live with you raising hell over there on the couch.
But we got wheels coming up.
Yeah, wheels
so,
for warmth.
So I had a volunteer, Sarah, walked into my office yesterday. And this is supported by an unbelievable number of people. Wheels is probably at its biggest point right now. And I was hoping we could just quit and drop by the wayside.
Not in year 20.
It is year 20. I'm done.
Yeah.
But it has grown tremendously, and the volunteers and whatnot. We still need volunteers, but we're all over the place. And anyway, Sarah walked into my office yesterday and said, I'm not sure what the protocol is. Is it possible I can volunteer or I could help you? And I said, I think so, but you got to try out. And she said, what? I said, you have to try out.
Oh,
I mean,
my
we
gosh.
just don't let anybody volunteer.
This is why he's not in charge of volunteers. Right here.
We don't let just anybody volunteer.
Did you make her
right?
change a tire or something?
And no.
Yeah, what is
So-
the tryout
so-
process? I
so
need to know as well.
I walked her up to our garage. We have a rather large garage. And I picked up 2 tires that I have made a table out of. And I picked up 2 tires and handed them to her. And I said, we have to time you. You run those tires over that side of the garage and run back. We got to time you. And if you can do it in under 23 seconds,
So I
you
haven't
could
seen
be a
Sarah sign
volunteer.
up, so I'm assuming she either failed or she just decided she doesn't
Yeah,
want
she
to.
says, I am not working with that guy.
Yeah. You've scared her away,
Run while I can.
pretty much.
But and again, this whole wheels thing started out very simply. We were at Du Bois with, half a dozen of us
That's what I
running.
said this morning on the radio. It's like a coffee talk. You guys
Run
are
it.
just talking shop.
And just running tires around, and then Ken Squire stepped up and said, "You guys, you got to make this a carnival. There's got to be stuff happening and da da da." And we kind of did.
It's definitely a carnival, that's
and
for sure.
it kind of took off to the point. There's drop-off points right across Vermont. You can drop if you're out roaming around, Jeff, and you happen to be passing through Lyndonville next Thursday or Friday. You can drop tires off there.
I feel like you got to back up though. There's some people that don't even understand what Wheels for Warmth is.
Yeah.
I feel like you skipped ahead to
Hold on.
drop locations. Some
Maybe-
people don't even know
He'll-
what Wheels for Warmth is. You keep even calling it Wheels.
He'll get there, Erica.
Yeah.
It takes a little
Yeah.
while.
At the end of this, they might know the full name of the event. They might know where to go. Yeah.
I might not know what it was originally. It was just to get rid of some tires. And then your father turned around and said, yeah, but we could get rid of them and help fund this heating thing and we could augment the emergency heating fund through some of the local agencies. And I really have no clue what it does anymore, other than it takes tires out of the waste stream. When you ride down the road 20 years ago, or rode down the road, you didn't because
No.
you're too young. But when you rode your bike along the little road, there was tires on the riverbanks and tires on the side of the road. If Wheels has done nothing more, it has eliminated like 50,000 tires across the state from sitting on the side of the road in riverbanks.
We've
And
recycled, I think it's like 30,000 tires. And then we've resold 27,000. So yeah, your number actually, usually I have to divide by two with any of his
well,
numbers.
It's Wobby, it's
Yeah,
Wobby
Wobby
math.
numbers, yeah.
Wobby
We've
math.
talked about this before, but yeah, we have definitely, it has done, and we've gained a lot of good partners on the way, like Green Up, and I mean, obviously we couldn't do it without Casella.
East Rise.
Yeah, East
Casella.
Rise Credit Union,
Yep.
that one's
Yep.
huge. But yeah, we couldn't do it without Casella, so if we do back up here.
Well,
so
hold on,
we-
hold on. I'm
We
looking.
take those, what,
I'm
no?
looking to see what it. Could I see that piece
Oh, my
of paper
gosh.
there?
Which one?
Oh, you
that-
never know
that
what's
one.
written on
I know.
things in that
That's
desk.
good.
What are you gonna do with this?
Oh, gosh.
Here we are on the road doing
Oh.
a live stream with Erica Scott, who is heading up Wheels for Warmth. Wheels for Warmth this season. And you have many locations,
Yeah.
Eric. Eric. Eric, I didn't
Thank God we're not
practice.
live,
I
no.
didn't practice. Erica, you have many locations out there and you have a bunch of stuff. But the most important pressing question that people ask all the time about this Wheels for Warmth thing is, what is it?
Oh my God, I don't even, it's like when you, I just, yeah.
And now you can't even
Yeah,
function,
no,
can you?
I mean, how do you function with this? I mean,
It's a microphone.
Is
We're
it?
faking an interview
okay,
here.
okay.
Fake it till
No.
you make it,
Yeah,
right?
my gosh.
Good
No,
Lord.
we do. So we take tires. People can bring their tires. If they're good or bad, we don't care. I mean, obviously we'd like the good tires if possible, but we'll take the bad tires if the DMV says that they're not good for at least one more season. Then they can pay to recycle them with us. And it's cheaper to recycle them with us than it would be to take it to
$5 a tire, right?
$5 a tire or $10 if you've got like big truck. And I'm not talking like 18 or 19 inches. We're talking like tractor, big truck tires. And so $5 or $10 per tire to recycle. If the DMV says, no, these are good for at least another season, then you don't pay anything. And we'll take them and we'll resell them Saturday for no more than $30 a tire for people that, need a set of tires for the winter or summer or et cetera. And then
Damn.
all
I
the
just
money.
bought a new set, too.
Of course you did.
Okay? I should have waited
Of all,
another week.
of all the people, you wouldn't have known this was coming. Last
Right.
Saturday in October.
He had no idea.
No, never. 20 years in.
No.
And then all the money that we raise goes to Community Action Emergency Fuel Assistance Program. So what do we call it? It's like the win-win-win, but it's really a win-win-win-win. Like who
How'd
loses?
you get 4 wins? I've only ever seen
No,
3.
so we-
You take them out of the waste
Yep, so we
stream,
recycle them.
recycle,
Yep, we reuse.
reuse.
We sell them. We've also
Repurpose.
repurpose them, obviously. Yep, that's
That's back
kind of
under
two. Yeah,
recycle.
okay. Then the community action, heating assistance,
The
and then
heating thing.
the fourth one that we added the last couple of years is the state comes in, and they come in and take off the rims of the tires, and they give them back to farmers.
Oh,
they'll use
now
them
you're
for their-
going to the farmers
Yeah,
thing.
so really 4 wins. It's like, so
Right.
there's another way. I guess it goes under recycling, but it's another way that we're repurposing these tires, at the end of the day. So,
Okay.
so 4
But
wins
you're-
counts.
So you're doing this in Barrie at
Yeah.
the Granite Museum
Yep.
is a drop-off Thursday and Friday.
2 to 6.
They
Yeah.
can drop their tires
And
off
Thursday
there.
and Friday is what day? The 20th.
23rd,
week.
24th. Yeah, next
Oh,
week. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
In my world, it's next week. God knows when she's going to run this. You're probably going to run this like the 1st of November, right?
Well, it's right now.
It's you.
People are listening to you right now, and they're
It's
all
even worse.
they're all scratching their heads saying, "What the hell?"
Them and me both.
But so they can drop tires off Thursday and Friday.
At 5 different locations we've got.
5 different locations now?
5
It used to just be
I know, it was
Du
just Barrie.
Bois,
Yeah,
and then it was
yeah.
Du Bois, and Rutland at Casella's.
Yep.
And then it went to
Got Williston.
up in Williston at the
Casella.
Avenue B
Yep.
at Casella. And
Then we added Stowe when Heidi
then
came
we
along.
added Stowe. That's over at
Now
the
you have Lyndonville?
events field up in
And we are
Stowe.
shipping him to Lyndonville. Yes.
And then now
Lyndon,
we've added
yeah.
Lyndonville this year at the
Calkins.
Calkins Pit.
Yep.
I
So
mean-
Stowe and Linden are 1 to 5. All the other locations are 2 to 6 because we've got to get his tires from Linden and those tires from Stowe back to Barry and Pittsford. So we close those a little early so that the Casella drivers, aren't outside of their hours.
Now, Rutland did a funny thing because they set up drop-off points around between Middlebury and
Yeah, like
Brock, worked
Bennington
with
Sheriff's
Bennington
Department,
and-
Polteny Pools,
Yeah.
Keystone Motors.
And I understand they got a mess of tires coming in from those locations.
We're highly competitive people too. If you don't already guess this, and when yeah, when Casella Construction came on, it was for the first, I don't know how many years did you go there when they first started? First 4 or 5 plus.
Every year I try to come back to Montpelier. You said we don't need you.
We're good.
That's
We're all
what
set.
you said.
We're set.
So
I
I had to
promise.
find some place to go.
Yeah. So you went to. I mean, they did it in Rutland for a long time. Then they moved it 2 years ago to Pittsford, but they have grown, like their side of things and what they do. They have grown to the point where it gets
Competitive.
Oh, super competitive. Where now they've got these extra drop points, so we do everything we can to try to make sure we beat them.
Collect
even though,
more
yeah,
tires,
I mean,
yet sell
obviously,
more.
all the funds go to the same community action agencies. It doesn't matter, but yeah, we get really competitive trying to beat Pittsford.
So they have built out the Pittsford Rutland
Yeah.
thing from nothing over say 5 years, 6 years, up to last year they beat Montpelier,
That was
us.
$1,000.
They beat us. Was it 1,000?
I don't know. It was something like
Yeah.
something like that where
It
we
was-
were like, seriously.
When you really look at it, we take in roughly $80,000 a year between sponsors and tire throwaways, whatever, recycled tires,
Yep.
and then
And then
selling
sale.
tires across the state. You take in 75 to 80 grand, and we put all of that money back into the emergency heating fund, which is a great thing. But on the backside, just like us, we fight over that last dime.
Yeah.
And I did better than you did.
Truly.
It is.
No, truly,
That
we
is
do.
what
No,
it
we
comes
do.
down to.
Yeah.
And to this day, I swear, John Casella passed a bucket around and said, "We gotta beat those guys up north."
And he did. He did. So yeah. So we're gonna try this year. We've added Linden, which I think will be really great for the Northeast Kingdom. Approached us about a month ago and said, like, how do we get in on this? And so we were like, this is what we do. This is what you do. They've made it happen on their end. He's gonna go there and help them figure out how to run
I
this
can't
circus.
go to Barry.
Nope. We're good, Barry. We're all set.
But again, it serves multiple purposes.
Yeah.
But I mean, I enjoy the whole thing. It's the feeling of being able to give back
Yeah, I
and,
do too.
and work through that. I understand you even got like a new website this year.
Yeah. Yes. Unintentionally, we have a new website.
Well,
yes.
my God, it's the greatest thing going.
Is it?
Wheels for the number 4 warmth.
.org.com, but our Facebook page is Wheels for Warmth spelled out. So it's a bit
Right.
confusing.
That
Our
is
brand,
so stupid.
our
Why would
branding
you
is a little
spell
not
out
on point.
for?
I put them
Yeah.
both in
Thank
the
you. Thank you.
ads.
Yeah.
So they're
Yeah.
both
Yeah.
in the ads.
Yeah, it's a little complicated here. We like to, keep people on their toes on how to get in touch with us, but yeah, no,
It's just part of the fun of it
it
all.
is part of the fun of it all.
Because
so.
really, it is actually kind of a good time down there. If you've ever
we have
gone down
such
to
a
any
good
of
time.
these events,
No, it
I
isn't.
mean, down to the Granite Museum. Have you ever gone down?
I've been down, I went the
these
first year, I think. and
Crazy
checked
fools
it
are
out.
down there. I
Yeah.
mean, it's in, but even though it's madness, you guys really have
It's
a lot of-
organized
you have
chaos.
very, very good
Yeah.
control over what's
No,
going
we do.
on.
We so we're really lucky. Every year we have the Norwich women's hockey team that come on Saturday, and those women, I kid you. I mean, first of all, Barry couldn't operate if we didn't have the women's hockey team come
The
on
3
Saturday.
hours they're there, lugging, running tires. When I
It's
when I was
incredible to watch them.
when I was playing with Sarah over the hole, you
Like
got to be able to
23
lug
seconds,
these
yeah.
2 tires. You got to be able to do this. Those guys just walk in and do it.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got some of them lugging 4 tires at a string.
We get volunteers that will ask if the women's hockey team is coming, and if they think they're not, they won't come because they know how much more work it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these girls or these women, when they're done at Wheels, they go to practice afterwards.
Wow.
So they use this as like the workout, and then they do practice. But I mean,
They
couldn't-
hustle.
They do hustle. We couldn't do it without them on Saturday for sure. But it is fun. Like, Thursday and Friday, we've got a good group of volunteers that usually come from National Life, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Darn Tough, a lot of different areas. And then, so we get them all organized Thursday and Friday, put them kind of where they need to go. And then Saturday, I mean, even if you just came for like I said, it's watching people
Interact.
oh,
Community.
yeah, no, it's such a feel good thing knowing that the people you're helping, they wouldn't be able to get tires if it wasn't for you. Like they wouldn't
Yeah.
be able to they would have to choose between potentially heating fuel, paying their cell phone, utilities, whatever it may be, groceries,
How
or
did
not
cell
getting.
phone get thrown in there?
I don't know. I just all these things.
No,
I
I'm
mean, you think
being
about all
serious.
these things like that people would have to choose between, and then they would not have good winter tires.
Yeah.
They would not have tires to safely get them to work.
Because
we give that.
and mostly that's all people have now, a cell phone. They don't have a phone in
home
their
number.
house.
Oh,
No,
is that what
yeah.
it is?
I think
Yeah.
the majority of people don't even have a phone.
A lot of
in their
people
house.
turn
We
their home
don't.
number into their phone number,
Yeah.
cell phone number.
That's
yeah.
what my dad did.
Yeah.
We don't
You,
have.
you still have a party line?
He totally has a party.
No, I do.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Till the day he
really
dies, he will have
I
a party
do.
line.
I
Yeah.
live in Northfield, everybody. And we haven't advanced to AT&T yet.
I'm
Do you
not
pick your
surprised.
phone up and then turn a crank?
God.
You don't turn the crank, you hit the button. I don't know if you all remember this, but we used to have these phones that you
Rotary
dial.
dial.
Rotary dial,
I
yeah.
know, my
And
great
now-
aunt used to have one. I used to love to play on the
And
phone.
We got past that now, and we're now up to these
up to the
push,
push
button
button?
ones.
Yeah.
Okay, but you still got to push 0 to get the operator to tell Millie that, hey, I want to make a call, and she'll call you back and tell you when the line's free for you to call out of Northfield.
People are probably gonna believe this.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
But no, Wheels has grown and advanced beyond belief.
We've raised
and
$815,000 in 20 years.
yeah,
I mean,
Wow.
that's incredible. I mean, truly, to think about not only have we raised that type of money, the amount of tires, like we talked about, that we've kept out of the waste streams and riverbanks, the tires we've resold, the people we've kept safe on the roads, the amount of Travis Poulin from CVOEO said this morning when we were on the radio, and I did not know this. So the Capstone, the community action agencies that have these emergency fuel assistance programs, so it's supplemental. So people have to go through an application process to qualify. A lot of them are working people or they're seniors that just need that little bit of extra help. But he was saying the average assistance is $214 per. So like that's kind of what they'll help with.
Yeah.
So when you think about what we're giving them every year, so if you take that 80,000 and you
it's
split
20,
it up,
25 grand.
just about, yeah. So for each agency we give, let's call it 20 grand, and then you divide that by 200 and even just $200. That's a lot of
I
people
got this
that we can help.
calculator
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
I got this
yeah.
calculator.
But it's incredible to think about how many people they can help based on what we're giving them, right? I mean, we do good.
This
I know
thing is
you're- yeah, I
amazing.
know.
It's got a calculator on it. It's got.
We're back to the phones again. I mean,
Oh yes.
Oh, it's a phone too.
oh,
Oh my God! I got to get Lauren to
camera,
hitch
too.
me up that
You
way.
could take
Well,
pictures
no,
with
I
that.
knew it was a camera. All I use it for is calculating and taking pictures.
How did we get here?
You know,
We,
you know what's amazing though is as many tires as we get out of the waste stream
Mm.
from that event. Before I retired from the city, it was either 2 or 3 summers, we did a waste tire drop.
Yeah.
Like a cleanup?
In, for city residents
Yep.
only and no charge. And we'd fill up like 2 trailers
Yeah.
full
That's
of tires.
crazy.
Yep.
And you're like, where are these coming
Exactly.
from? Because
It's-
we're a pretty clean state. I mean, for the most part. I mean, I
Yeah.
know that there's still issues and definitely areas to clean up, but I mean, isn't that incredible to think like how many you would collect just like by running that?
Right, and
One
and
day?
it's 6 months apart from Wheels from
Yeah.
Warmth.
Yeah.
And then here
You
we
wouldn't
are
think that
hauling-
you'd collect that
No,
many, considering how many we're collecting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. When you're talking about somebody biking, our chaplain at where I work at Home Health, he was
Who was
biking.
talking about biking?
You were when you were saying when I'm biking along the road.
No, that was you
No,
biking
you
that.
and you even made that little thing when I'm biking along the road. You did that. Yeah, you totally did.
I know.
Our chaplain was riding his bike the other day and came across on the side of the road. It ended up being 23 tires, and he went home, borrowed the trailer from the neighbor, and he had no idea. He's from Tennessee or Kentucky. Had no idea anything about Wheels for Warmth, and so he went back with the trailer and said, "I just can't leave these here. Like this is wrong. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I'm going to pick them up." So he found some community members that offered to give him money to help recycle them. He brought them to a tire place. They helped him. They charged him less to do it. Well, anyway, so he's telling us about it, and my face just the whole time. And my boss says to me, I know what you're gonna sell him. And I said, you couldn't have waited a week.
Right.
You couldn't have waited one more week,
One
Danny.
more week. Just
Like, come on. But so they are still out there. I mean, people.
Well, look at the guy, Jeff. So you had Jeff call me one day. Do not do this. Listen to
Oh
me.
my gosh, I
don't
know.
wanna
You're gonna
hear-
say it and you're gonna get the
I don't wanna
calls,
hear
yeah.
from anybody. I don't care.
You're gonna promote it anyways, though.
You had the guy from Bethel call, and this guy in Bethel had gone around this river area and collected all these tires, and then he had some tires up on the back side of his property or something.
Well, he had bought a property, and when he was going through, like, figuring out the lay of the land, he came across all these tires that the previous owner had left, like, somewhere, in a shed or something
Yeah.
down back, and then called and said, like, what do we do with these? Like,
Yeah.
how can I get rid of them? He saw it somewhere online or on somebody's page and said, like, do you do this all year? How do I, but he has a lot.
So
I mean,
we've got Casella's sending down a roll-off.
yeah, to be able to help clean them
Green
up.
Up, Kate at Green Up is helping fund that
Yeah.
venture
Yeah.
right there. But he's got like 300 old beat up tires
Wow.
that we're now disposing. Do not call and ask. I don't care. But
But
you-
no. Yeah, I know.
She
I've got
does.
the.
she
goodness.
cares.
I know. I know. I have such a soft heart. Such a soft
She
heart.
cares.
It's terrible.
But no, you see, we were talking about not seeing each other last time, and
Yeah.
it's been a year, but we pick up the conversation. Same thing happens with this when even the people dropping off tires, it's like a 2 or 3 year journey. All of a sudden they'll come back in 2 or 3 years later and they're dropping tires off again,
Yeah.
right? And they just had their tires flipped or whatever, and they, instead of leaving them at the gas station, they brought them up to us or
We have so
or
many
whatnot.
generous. When you're talking about that, it makes me think of how many generous people we do have that will buy brand new tires and don't need to switch them out, don't need to buy new ones, but intentionally will buy new ones just to give us their
Yeah.
year-old ones. I mean, I'm not saying most people can't do that. I understand that they can't.
But there's a good
we
number
have
of
a
people
lot
that do it.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
a lot of generous people that will do that. A lot of people that will come and we'll tell them, their tires, the inspectors will say, your tires are good. You don't owe us anything because we're going to resell them Saturday.
Right.
And they'll hand us the money anyways and say, it goes for a good cause. Please use this. Or hand an extra 20 when they're doing it just because they know it's going to go someplace good.
And you even have the car dealers.
I was
with
just gonna say,
tires
yeah.
that
Yeah.
are 5 years old.
Yeah.
Right.
And
What's the Dodge place on the Barry Montpelier Road near Burger King? What's
Mid-state.
McGee's.
Or-
yeah? What
or-
did it used to be called? Like
Mid-state.
It
Mid-state.
was
Mid-state.
Yeah.
Every single year, they're one, and I'm not putting them on the spot by any means, but they are religious about bringing us, and they brought brand new tires.
Yes. Well, no, that's
Vermont
what
Tire.
I'm saying.
I mean,
They're
we had a
5
lot
years
of 'em.
old. They still got stickers on
Yeah.
them, but you can run them for 8.
Yeah.
They could
Yeah.
turn around and sell them, and instead they're saying they're 5 years old.
Yeah.
Let's get them out of here.
One of our
Yeah.
partners in this is the Vermont Auto Dealers Group and the Vermont Fuel Dealers
Yep.
Group. And Matt Coda, who runs that, he sends out an email to all of their members and says, you know, Wheels for Warmth is coming. If you have any tires that you can get over to the, you know, one of the drop locations, please do. And so it is not odd for us to have dealerships roll in.
Sticker tires.
Yeah,
With
Bourne's
brand
Energy is
new
another
tires.
one that
Yep.
bring us, you know, 200-300 tires every year. I mean, we get, so not only do we get tires that are at least good for that one season, but then we get a lot of tires that literally, like you said, have the stickers still on them, brand new.
Yeah.
I mean, so we're very fortunate in that regard too. I mean, my only fear every year is not that people will come to buy them, because as we know, the need increases every year. I mean, there's always people that will be looking to buy tires at an affordable rate. I mean, always. My fear every year is always, are we still going to have that generosity of people that are willing to donate when, I mean, I get it. Things are expensive. It's hard to make it as it is. And then we're asking, you know, for someone to forfeit the potential of them, you know, selling them on Facebook Marketplace or Front Porch Forum for a couple $100s. But I can tell you, number one, it's easy to do. We make it easy. We don't even make you get out of your car. We're like McDonald's.
Right.
We're more full
Drive-through.
service.
We had
We are
drive-throughs before
yes,
McDonald's.
But, yes,
Is
but
that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying it is that easy.
Drive-through on those tires you got.
We don't even make you get out. We'll make them. All we make them do is roll down their window, pop their trunk.
Yeah.
We'll take the tires out. We'll get dirty. We'll have them looked at. We'll take them away. We'll take your bags too if you want us to, and that's it. You drive away. And this year we've added something for our donors, not as an incentive, but as a
Oh,
thank
God,
you.
you're going to talk about
Yeah,
this, huh?
I am, because I think it's kind of neat.
You really
So
want to talk about it?
we
Yes.
and he's the king of like merch, okay, and like different unique gifts. So the fact that he's balking at me right now, it's like he had his golf
Well,
event.
and he's not going to be in Berlin. You are, and
Yes.
he's going to be in Lindenville.
Yeah, but
and
he-
you have to kick his ass.
Well,
'cause
exactly,
That's the rules of the
100%,
game.
100%. But he'll be getting some of these thank you gifts too. So
What is a thank you gift?
So if you donate tires to us, good or bad, we will give you. We have we've got a special gift for them. It's a recyclable bag that has the Wheels for Warmth logo on it. There's a tire gauge inside that's
It's
from
actually
East
like
Rise.
a little litter bag that you could put in your car and
Yeah.
hang it on the
No, we're not
on the window.
Yeah, we could do that, but
on the-
they could do that too.
the
Yeah,
window
sure. They can use
downturner.
it whatever they want to
You
use
could
it for.
take
yeah.
that little bag,
Sure.
hang it in your car, and
Sure.
put it on the window down turner. There
So
in
Kate's
your
trying
car.
she's trying to develop that from Greenup,
Yeah.
a little like a car trash.
Down turner?
Yeah, the window crank.
Oh, window
Do you just
crank.
call it down turner though?
Yeah.
That's what he
Yeah.
called
thing
it?
you
It doesn't
use
go
to
up.
turn, the
Just
thing
yeah,
you
just
use
a
to-
down
They
turner.
still make cars with
With a crank?
down turners?
Yeah.
I don't know. Mine has one.
Oh, my. It's a new one though.
You mean
down
there's
turner.
something different?
But yeah, so
But
they'll
go
have a
ahead.
tire
I'm
gauge,
sorry.
East Rise
There's a
Credit
tire
Union.
gauge in
Yep.
there?
They're donating little tire gauges so that our donors could take and look at their own tires
Yeah.
and know whether or not they're good or bad, or it's just handy to have a tire gauge around. Got all sorts of stuff from our
You
our
know the
sponsors
coolest
in
thing
there.
you got, merch?
What?
Coolest thing?
What?
I'm being serious.
What's AGC throwing
Everybody.
in?
No, we're throwing in stickers that say we're number one. The hold on, you know I
know.
market that better than
That's
anybody.
why he says anything, and I'm like, he just had a golf event, and I asked him like, oh, what are your gifts this year? He always says cool gifts. One of them was a massager, like an actual like
yeah, but she
handheld
was a good-looking
massager.
girl.
No, oh my God, you're such a pervert. God. Oh,
No,
You-
I'm
you
sorry.
give-
I apologize to anybody I just offended. I did not mean to offend anybody. It's a little battery-operated massage
yeah, hand
gun.
massager. Yeah, it was cool. And you gave away like rubber glasses that look like glass rocks,
Yeah.
glasses or
Yeah.
whatever. You gave away all sorts of stuff. So you're the king of merch. So when
I could be.
approached him and was like, we should do something. We had somebody on the committee that had this kind of had thought of this idea first, and then we ran with it. I at first thought he said, "I don't if I'm your dad, I'm going to say no," but I just think, So, anyways, we talked it out and developed these bags just as a way to thank
agree
people.
on 80% and
Yeah,
you're gonna
disagree on- yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
20 and
yeah, but no. So there's some cool things that we'll put in the bag. So if you
what's
donate
the
tires,
coolest thing in the bag?
I don't know yet because I haven't seen it all. I got to come
God.
down to your office after and see what
You're
all of our
missing it.
You know what it
sponsors
could be?
are.
Cannoli.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Give me.
We should have called. We should have seen if Taylor would have done cannolis.
Hold on. No, the coolest thing in the bag, I'm
What is it?
being serious,
What?
was given by the Green Up folks. I'm sorry, East Rise. I'm
No,
sorry,
they
all
did
the rest of
magnets.
you. The coolest
Right?
thing in the bag is a coaster
Oh, they did. a
made
coaster.
from recycled tire rubber.
They did. That's what
Yes,
they were doing.
it
Oh,
is
that
the
is cool.
coolest
Oh, that is
thing.
cool.
That is
Yeah.
cool.
I didn't know that
Right?
because
That
he
is
had
cool.
said he was going to do magnets, so I wasn't sure. That's what I mean. I've got to go down and look because some of the stuff I'm not sure what we ended up getting because people had run through ideas with us and then didn't know where they landed. That is pretty cool.
Every bag's already got an AGC sticker
I knew
on
it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew he wouldn't be able to help himself. I had them shipped to AGC. That was my first mistake. Yeah. But so if you do donate, you'll get a thank you gift. It also will obviously
To
have
include a recycled tire
that is cool.
coaster
That is pretty cool.
underneath your glass.
Actually, that's really a unique idea.
Yeah,
That
that
fits
is
with us
neat.
perfect. So
That is neat.
I like it. I think there's calendars and pens and
You
maybe all
should
stuff.
have brought a bag with you to show
I know.
us all.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
You screwed up.
I would go get it. It's hanging on my window
Down
downer
turner?
thing, down turner.
Down
Oh,
turner?
yeah.
in my
Turner.
truck because
Yeah.
it fits for all the litter and trash and stuff that I
Uh-huh.
used to just throw out the window.
Oh my God. You are awful. No, you didn't. You wouldn't. Such a pot stirrer. Goodness.
But no, and again, I stupid idea, crazy. Who the hell would ever turn in tires? Who the hell would ever need tires? Stupid idea. But Wheels for Warmth has grown to be one of the biggest, most supported programs when it comes to the emergency heating fund and when it comes to integrating the removing some of this stuff from the side of the roads and the riverbanks.
I didn't think we'd get to 20, in all honesty, I didn't think we'd get to 20 years. I really thought, I think back when you guys started, I really thought after a few years those tires would stop coming in or the need wouldn't rise or I don't know. I guess I never thought 20 years would happen. But to see, where you guys started, with Aunt Mary bringing down chocolate chip cookies and Ken
That's all
Squire
we
doing
had.
the live
That's all we
radio
had
and
was Phil
Dick
and
Mazza
I'm sorry,
cooking.
Phil, Wayne, and myself, and a couple people out of Du Bois Construction helping us, and that was it.
And it was one bay in the garage at Du Bois. It was the old Du Bois before it had,
Yeah.
the fire had taken it, and it was literally you could do Wheels for Warmth in one bay, and then to see where it grew to now when we do it at the Granite Museum. I mean, we take up the whole
Half.
back half of
Yeah,
their
half
their
there.
lot. I mean,
Yeah.
and we have 2 lanes when people drop off. 2 DMV inspector. I mean, it's just grown so hugely. I never would have imagined, truly.
So you do it on the same weekend. If I had my
Always
microphone,
do
I
it.
would be
And
interviewing
it's funny
you
because
now.
Dad was like, next weekend. And I said, well,
Yeah.
always the last Saturday in the month. And he said, it's not the last Saturday. I said, yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
I said,
Yeah.
it ends funny this month, though. He isn't right. It's like Friday's the 31st. So normally, it's usually we're Halloween week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You say
So-
Yep.
you
It's-
say Saturday. I always say the last weekend of the month.
Right.
It's the last weekend
Right.
of the month,
Yeah.
and that's what we go
But
for.
it does seem early this
But-
year because of that.
So it is 26th, 27th,
No.
something.
23rd, 24th, 25th.
23rd, 24th, 25th. 23rd, 24th,
Drop off.
25th.
Yes.
I wanna
23rd,
make
24th
sure and
drop,
get this all in.
25th sale.
And
yes.
then
And you can
there
still
are-
drop tires on the 25th too. For anyone that can't do it after work Thursday or Friday, can't get to us, you can still drop during the sale on Saturday. Yes. Yes, please. Yes.
80%. No.
Yes.
So listen, but there are, let's tell
So,
what time the gates
I
open.
was
There
going
are
there, and
rules.
she kept
There are,
interrupting.
there are
It's always me, yeah.
actually,
was
because you have
working into
people
that.
waiting.
Oh yeah, there'll be a
Literally,
line ahead
there'll
of time.
be a line
Yep,
ahead of time.
Yep, if we're
So
lucky. there'll
let's
be a line.
But-
tell the rules.
There's
Okay.
not, before you get going.
Okay.
So it's the 23rd, 24th, 25th.
Yep.
And in most locations, it's from like 2 to 6.
Yep. Except for Stowe and
And
Linden, 1 to
Then,
5.
so you got your locations. You're in Lyndonville North, Stowe, up in that area, Barry, Williston on Avenue B at the Casella Place,
Pittsburgh.
Barry Granite Museum, Pittsford at the Casella construction site, and those other than Lyndonville and Stowe are 2 to 6. Lyndonville and Stowe are from
1 to 5.
1 to 5.
Yep.
And
There are a couple other locations too that we haven't talked as much about that are happening Thursday and Friday as well, but they're non-DMV inspection sites. So you can find those on our Facebook page if you're interested. Those sites, they have to pay $5 per tire regardless.
good or bad.
Right, because there's no inspector there. So we try to highlight the ones where the DMV inspectors will be there so that, you know, people don't have to
Have
pay
to
if their
pay.
tires are
Yeah.
good. Yeah, it's more of an encouragement.
So I'm in my car. I pull up.
Yep.
I roll my window down.
Yep.
Your downturner.
Your downturner.
Downturner.
Yep.
Okay. I roll that window down.
Yep.
And how you doing? I got some tires.
Great. Can you pop your trunk or open your back door for us?
Trunk doesn't work well. Do you want the keys?
Sure. Okay. I open the trunk. We take the tires out. We have a DMV inspector take a look.
Could
at
you
the
hurry
tires.
up? There's people behind me, man. What's going on back there?
Well-
I'm just trying to drop off some good tires.
We'll ask you if you know what they came off of. The DMV inspectors usually will ask if they.
No,
if you
they're
have any-
good. I know they're good. Just get them out.
If you know if you have any plugs in the tires, anything like that. If there is a plug in the tire, if the rest of the tires are good, we'll still accept those. They'll just mark those like that one tire so that we know.
Starting to rain.
Yep.
Are you still open?
And then we'll tell you if the tires are good, no charge. If they're bad, $5 or $10 per tire, depending on the size.
Bo, they're all good back
Yeah.
there.
Okay, they're all good. No charge.
How many
to you.
times do you hear that?
Oh my God. So
How
yeah.
many times?
It is true. A lot of people, but it's because our inspection criteria, just to talk about that real quick, because I had the call this morning on the radio that the guy said, we were talking about how tires have expiration dates, and a lot of people don't realize that. That's a thing that people don't understand. So not only do we have, okay, you're done. The customer is gone. Your tires were good. You owed us nothing. Here's your thank you bag.
did it?
Goodbye.
Hold on.
Honey,
Yeah.
I don't know how much longer it's going to take, okay? All I want to do is drop off these good tires. Now they're telling me it got plugs in them, they're too old, and there's
Oh my
not
God.
enough tread. Hell, I would have rode them another year.
but I want to go get a cannoli.
We're going up to Campo Domino after this, honey.
Okay.
I have to go now. Cannoli's calling.
You're done. Roll your downturner out. You're done. You're done. But truly, so our inspection criteria is tougher than the state of Vermont's for a good reason, right? You're the one that stuck to this, right?
You,
For a
you
good
want to
reason.
get you want to get safe tires out.
Yeah.
This
Right.
has been a good thing. You can get by with minimum, and we talk about the plugs. We talk about years. We talk about tread. We require probably more than twice the minimum tread for inspection.
Yep.
But it's just. I'm
And our
sorry,
same for our
I wanna
expiration
get-
dates too. We
our
require a little.
expiration dates, you can go out 8 years. I think we only allow 5.
We do 7. Yeah,
7?
7. Yep.
And that's just because the sun and whatnot beat the hell out of the sidewalls of these
Yeah.
things, and I don't
Yeah.
want you to have an accident.
No, I think we didn't in the beginning. We just followed the state's inspection criteria, and we used to have, we'd get. I don't say a lot of returns because thankfully we
Oh,
don't
shit,
have.
we used to get a
but
lot
we
of
used to
returns.
in the very beginning because that was prior to them having DMV there, and that was prior to them being any inspection criteria that was different than the state. So they did have more returns then, and then obviously we added the DMV inspectors, which I think legitimize this entire event, make people feel safer
Sure.
donating their tires, make people feel safer buying their tires, knowing that they've been inspected by somebody who knows what they're talking about, knows what they're looking for. I mean, are we perfect? No, absolutely not. Like sometimes it's rain, snow, sleet, hail, and you can't see, and sometimes one gets past you. Okay,
So you're open,
but our yes,
regardless of rain, snow, sleet,
yes,
or
and some years
whatnot. The
it has
23rd, 24th, and
Yeah.
25th. Barry Granite Museum.
Yep.
Casella down there in Pittsfield, and then you've got these other drop-offs: Lindenville, Williston,
Stowe.
and Stowe.
Yep.
You can get more information at the Wheels for Warmth.
.com.org,
whichever one
or
you use.
Wheels for Warmth spelled out Facebook page.
FOR.
Yep.
Not for.
You know what we haven't talked
FOUR.
about, though? One
We
of the-
don't have time, so you better hurry up.
You know what we haven't talked real quick. So this is totally our relationship. So Saturday during the sale, so we run 8 to 12, Barry and Pittsford, but at 10 o'clock, all of our tires go half off.
price, yeah.
And I have so many people that I work with that'll say like, well, if I don't get in line at 6 o'clock and wait with other people, am I going to get there at 9 and have a chance to get good tires? Or if I get there at 11, am I going to even be able to get tires? And I always tell people the same thing. Yes, because just because first of all, you may be looking something different than I am, number one. Number two, we have no idea what people are going to drop off. So we don't ever, there's no way for us to take inventory or know or be able to tell. We get that question a lot. Like, do you have my size? I can't tell you, and I wouldn't tell you because if you got there and it wasn't there, I'd feel awful. And also, so anyway, so yes, people still have that
You
same
don't want
chance
to
at
ask
10.
me if we're going to have your size.
Oh gosh,
You
I
don't
can't
wanna
even
ask me,
imagine
'cause
how
I will
you would
always
answer
tell
it.
you yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got them. Come on down and see them. I feel like the used car salesman.
You basically
We
are.
got your size here today. Hurry up. Get your butts down here, and we will take care of you as quickly as possible, as long as you don't mind waiting
You are
in
like
line.
you
to
are
drop
like
'em.
that kind of a salesman. Yeah, 100%. But and then at 10 o'clock we go half price. So those same tires, so 13-inch, 14-inch, and singles are all free, no matter what time of day. 15-inch tires are $15, 16-inch are $20, 17-inch are $25, 18 and above are $30 each. So if our most expensive tires are $30 each. So a set of 4 tires, $120.
Wow.
At 10 a.m., you'll get that same set for $60.
Wow.
Tell me where you can get that. Like, and for my generation, that is one that I mean, we're more tech savvy sometimes. I mean, you're very actually tech savvy, so I'll give you that. But they go on Facebook Marketplace and Front Porch Forum and sell their tires. I can tell you, it's so much easier to just give them to us. First of all, it's a feel-good thing. You get a tax donation right off. But also, you don't have to deal with all that stuff online. You don't have to deal with the scammers or the people asking questions or, you may think that they're great tires and they may not actually be. And so if you donate them to us, we'll make sure they go where they're supposed to, either recycled or that they get resold. I just think that's really important.
Quick, as we start to wrap up here.
Right.
Number one, we could not do this without a bunch of sponsors, and we could list them off. It would take days, but the
big ones.
the big ones out there, the Casella, the East Rise, the Bournes, the Jet Service,
AGC.
But
how
you'll
about-
know that because I
Yeah,
have stickers.
I know. How about the Vermont Department of Motor Vehicles?
Motor vehicles,
Yeah.
Green Up,
Yeah.
and I know I forgot people, but we
Yeah.
could not do it without them. On the other side, we could not do it without
Our
people
community
like,
action agencies. too.
well, yeah,
They have a
but
big seat
without
at the
people
table.
like Raylene,
Yeah.
who
Help
allows
us,
us to
yeah,
come in
get the
and
word
talk
out.
and joke like this and
Yeah.
and have some fun.
So true.
And I understand
And the people
you're
donating.
expanding and moving.
We are.
Is the
are?
couch going
We
with you?
are. The couch, yeah, well, it's questionable.
Because I'm not sure I'd come back if I don't get a couch.
Michael
Oh, boy.
wants 4 comfy chairs. He doesn't want the couch.
Hmm.
But I like the couch because that's what I
Oh,
do
boy.
sometimes at night when I'm doing the
this
night
would be a good way
podcast.
to interview me.
I do
I
that
just want
sometimes.
to say hi.
Yeah.
Would it?
I would feel like I'm talking to my therapist Oh my God, I've had a rough week.
I do like the idea of 4 comfy chairs though, because nobody wants to sit next to him.
Yeah.
So it's a waste. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not sitting there next to him.
So
Like,
we have talked about doing a round table and then 4 comfy chairs
Yeah.
around the round table.
where are you
We
moving?
don't really know. Not too far.
Okay, excellent.
But yeah, not too far. But we are
for you.
in
That's
the
exciting.
process.
That's
It is-
exciting.
it's
But
super
you've been
exciting.
very supportive
truly,
of us,
yeah.
and I want to say thank you.
Yeah, we
This
couldn't do
is-
it without
our
people like
pleasure.
that.
Yeah.
Our
Without you
pleasure.
guys helping us get the word out and making sure people know, the important facts about the event and pointing them in our direction. You're always so good about that with so many community events.
So if you
including
have
this one.
questions, it's wheels4warmth.com or .org. You can go to the website. It is the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. And we will be collecting tires on Thursday and Friday and selling them on Saturday.
Collecting on Saturday too.
Yeah, collecting on Saturday too. I think I'm going to be sick Saturday.
Please be sick on Saturday.
No, you're not.
I think
You
so.
might need to be.
I'm gonna be thrown out. I know. It's just another place I've been thrown out of.
Oh my!
What?
Just another place you've been thrown out.
Yeah,
So, but seriously, you do not open the gates early.
We
You
don't.
can get in line at 6 o'clock if you
You
want.
can do
Right.
whatever you
Gates
want.
are
They don't
opening
start
when
till
they
8.
open.
so we have ADA Traffic Control. They're another one of our sponsors in Sunbelt that, so we've got like light towers out to keep people safe so that, because it is still dark, before 8 o'clock these days. So if you get there at 5 a.m. or you don't get there until 8 or 9, whatever, it doesn't matter. ADA is going to help park you. You're going to line up in an organized fashion, and then usually Richard and a DMV inspector will walk everyone in slowly. There's no running, no pushing, no shoving, no nothing. It's very
you're in
organized.
line, it's organized.
Yep.
There's no.
There's no-
So
nothing.
quickly, I'm sorry. I know we're closing.
Yep.
I just want to tell you, the first time we did that,
Wasn't that when somebody got shoved? Like,
it was funny as all get
no,
out.
it was. No, it's not.
No, but the first time we ever did this was at Du Bois, and they were all down at one end of the parking lot, and
It looked
was-
like the
it was
zombie
It
apocalypse.
was your dad and Wayne and myself standing there, and we said, "How are we going to get them in here? They're going to run over everybody. This is
They
going to
did.
be stupid." And Wayne and Phil voted on me walking to them, announcing that we're opening, and walking them down slow. Don't run. They gave me instructions
You were like-
on how to make this happen.
Oh gosh.
And it was and it was kind of stupid. We had this walk, and what you're referencing was the next year. I said, "No way, we aren't doing this," and we had people running over each other.
So
it
now
has
you do. You
become-
walk them in slow,
It has become just a ritual.
and nobody gets in early. Nobody can look at the tires early. Nobody has
Yeah.
an advantage over the other person. We mark all the tires with a tire crayon. We do have people there that can help you find your tire size if you know what it is. We have volunteers in Best that will help them. So, and if you have questions, reach out to us on Facebook. It's usually me that'll answer the questions. I'm happy to help with whatever.
Okay. Thank
right.
you again.
I can
Yes,
picture
thank
you
you.
doing that.
Absolutely.
I did.
Would have looked like Moses leading his people
It
across the
was
sea.
Literally.
funny as hell, and the fact that the two of them voted that I would be the one, the
sacrificial
joke,
lamb.
that was the joke. If they stampede them, it's only Wabi.
fine.
It doesn't matter.
Right.
Fine.
Jeez.
Raylene, thank you again.
Yes,
Wheels
thank
for
you.
Warmth,
Thank you for
23rd,
coming in.
24th, 25th.
And
Come on down and see us.
We'll let you all go. I'm not sure what's happening tonight because there's some meetings, different meetings and stuff happening tonight. So I'm not sure if Michael and I will be here with you or not. It all depends on how those wrap up. But in any event, right side up, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Tune in. Have a great day, everyone.